Hello, Mission Pro Wrestling. Welcome to On a Mission. Happy Tuesday. I'm Emily May. Veda Scott is with me as well. Both of us are a little under the weather, so forgive us in how we sound.
We're trying.
We're trying. We had a very long weekend.
Yes.
An exciting, fun weekend. But we're all feeling a little under the weather. But we wanted to pull through for our Mission Pro fans because we have a lot going on leading up to Silver Bells, and I love seeing everyone in the chat. I see Pepe and Matthew and Brian and Clint, Michael May, Serena's in the chat. I think I missed some, but there's so many. Bob Berger. So welcome everyone in the chat. And we have a very special guest today.
Yes.
And everyone is sick, including the fans. Are you talking about the Spurs? Yes. Something's going around. So everyone, please be safe and get well because it's getting to winter season. So I wanted to remind everyone that I know we have some sponsors in the chat, some lovely sponsors, but sponsorships are still open for Silver Bells. You can sponsor the show, wrestlers, the referees, the broadcast team, matches, the main event, individual wrestlers, all of that and more. So email missionprowrestling@gmail.com and learn about the different tiers and all the offerings that we provide for the sponsorships. And it all helps us put on the show and support the wrestlers. So please email us if you haven't already. I know many of you have, so we do appreciate it. And I know many of you have signed up to be sponsors. So thank you. That's a huge help to us.
Brian says the law is the special guest tonight.
Yes, our special guest is our new general manager of Mission Pro Wrestling, Carolina Teague, will be here, and she's feeling under the weather as well. So we all caught something, but we're very excited to talk to her because she obviously made her debut at the last show at MPW Thriller, made a very powerful speech, and so we're going to talk all about what that moment was like and her debut. So, Veda, do you feel like we should bring our special guest in?
Yeah, let's bring her out here and see if she has any other updates also for Silver Bells coming up.
Yes.
She's been working on some stuff.
All right, everyone give a huge Mission Pro welcome to Carolina Teague, our general manager.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
It's a mess. I had to take out my wig yesterday, so my wig glue is like still in my head, and it's okay. I'm having a good time.
You look amazing. Even though we're all feeling a little under the weather, we all pulled through. So I appreciate you coming on because I wanted to talk to you, and all the Mission Pro fans wanted to hear from you, our new general manager. You debuted at MPW Thriller to such a thrilling, a raucous crowd. You made such a powerful speech to the people. How did that feel? And what made you want to join Mission Pro as the general manager?
Yeah, so the speech that I gave, it was very empowering, and I was just honored and flattered to be offered the GM role at Mission Pro. I understand the mission, if you will, at Mission Pro, which is to empower every single woman around us. And, Mission Pro is predominantly women wrestling for the wrestling organization, and to be a part of something that's all women and very encompassing of empowering women, I'm all for that. And I felt like I was the perfect person for this role because, I've been in the sports entertainment business for 6+ years. And if you guys missed my speech, the reason why I am, here in this business is because I won a competition, beat over 150 men, and was in the sports radio business, which is predominantly male as well. It's a very tough business. I was the first Latina in San Antonio to have a sports radio show. So just with my experience in the sports industry and the sports world, I am very, very aware of how women can be treated and what women can go through. And so things often happen at Mission Pro that sometimes we might need to get a little bit of control on, and we need to get our hands on that. And I wanted to make sure, like, whoever walks through this door understands that women need to be respected and that we need to be empowered. So we're not going to do any funny business. I understand what the mission is. So that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I mean, for many years, has been Mission Pro's mission
Mhm.
is to really make sure that we're giving women a platform, especially in the sports and entertainment industry, a place where they can learn about the industry, they can be powerful, they can behind the camera, in front of the camera, in the ring, out of the ring, that there's a place for everyone.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a place for everybody. And if you want to be powerful, be powerful. If you want to be demure, if you want to be, who just be who you are, right? And whoever you are, we're gonna lift you up and empower that person that you are. Um, as long as we all respect each other, that is the main purpose. Because if we all are our best version of ourselves, then we can all be great.
Yeah. So you talked a little, you kind of alluded to some things about some things happening at
Yeah.
Mission Pro, some kind of keeping things, I know some people mentioned in the chat, kind of keeping things in line. What are some things you've observed at Mission Pro that as general manager you need to keep in line?
Well, it's not necessarily some things that I've observed, but it's some things that I've already been through. JP Harlow has been, or of the Men's Revolution, has been harassing me behind the scenes already and
Oh,
telling me that I don't deserve to have my role as general manager. I'm not experienced enough, and just saying all of these things that are trying to bring me down and degrade me. And I don't know who JP Harlow thinks that he is, but he's just not going to come step to me and try to tell me about who I am because he doesn't know me and he hasn't checked my resume. So if JP Harlow wants to be ignorant and come to me in a disrespectful way, then I'm going to let him know that as general manager, if this is how you feel, I'm going to make sure that at Mission Pro that he faces his own partner at Silver Bells. He's going to have to face All American Joey Hyder.
wait, wait,
Yes.
are you breaking news right now?
I'm breaking news. I'm breaking news. I made the decision. I don't even know if he knows about it yet because I haven't told him because you're to hear first. So he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do because it's going to be Joey Hyder. I mean, Joey Hyder versus JP Harlow in a big match. And yeah, they're going to have to go at it because I'm not going to sit here and let him harass me and tell me what to do and what matches to make and how he's better than everybody. You can go against your own teammate,
Whoa.
hash it out, kind of like the Dark Knight when the Joker threw the stick at the gang and everybody had to pick up the stick and fight each other and the best of the best. I'm the Joker right now.
Oh my goodness. Is it a loser? Is it a loser leaves town match? Bob Burger's asking.
I mean, that's not a bad
But
idea.
they're both losers, so can they just leave now?
Nada, what do you think about this breaking news from our new general manager?
I think it's very interesting because it will kind of throw a wrench in the usual plan of Men's Revolution. Like, how is Joey going to interfere in JP's match if Joey's also in the match?
Yeah.
I mean,
What
do
you
they interfere in each other's stuff? Like that? How does that
Like,
work?
I don't know. I just want to see what these two bozos who think they know everything are gonna do. Like, you know how you see the meme with the two Spider-Mans pointing at each other? I want them to figure out how they're gonna do this. So JP Harlow, since you want to mess with me behind the scenes and trash talk me and act like I don't deserve my spot, have fun. Have fun at Silver Bells.
Wow. Wow. All right. You're already making moves as a new general manager. You've sanctioned a match for Silver Bells 3, JP Harlow versus Joey Hyder. This is going to be wild. I mean, we saw, if everyone saw on social media, we did see some a little kind of break between the two friends, the two teammates after the casket match. We did see some tensions arise between them, and so it sounds like this is also a culmination of not only what Carolina has gone through behind the scenes, but what has happened between JP and Joey. Seems like there's lots of tension and frustrations there.
I just text him right now. I just made him aware of the match. I said, you're going to go up against Joey Hyder at Silver Bells. He has an Android, you guys.
We knew that should have been a clue.
Yeah, it's you have an Android. Like somebody's trying to tell. There's a shout out to all the Android users, but like you have an Android. Like, don't come to me.
Clint says the show will be fire. 3 fires.
It's gonna be fire. I want to see what they end up doing. Are they gonna stab each other in the back? Like, figure it out.
Yeah, Brian definitely wants to hear JP's response. I'm sure we'll get one. I don't know if we're going to get one on the air. We might have to edit or beep it out. But I'm sure we'll find out. Carolina will keep us updated.
If you go to my social media page at Carolina Teague _, I'm going to post his response.
All right. You might have to block it out if there's some, there's some
Curse
expletives.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's some expletives. Brian says he has a flip phone. So, but I wanted to also share, if everyone's been following Mission Pro socials, we've announced already some wild matches. And so I wanted to get, as the new GM of Mission Pro, I would love your take on these. It was announced yesterday, Izzy Marino will be facing Kylan King at Silver Bells 3 on December 9th. But before that, before Izzy even gets to December 9th, she has a match against the Mission Pro champion, Tiffany Nieves, at WrestleCade on the 26th. If I'm getting that weekend, WrestleCade weekend.
It's on that Sunday.
It's on that Sunday. So 27th, whatever that Sunday is, WrestleCade. So technically, just so everyone knows, cards are subject to change. So we could literally have to, rearrange everything. Maybe it's Kylan against the new champ. Who knows? So what, Carolina, what are you thinking that this is wild? Like, Izzy's already stepping up and having these incredible matches.
Yeah. Seeing Izzy's climb the past several shows ever since her debut at Mission Pro, which was incredible, by the way, it's been very, very fun to watch. And even though she hasn't come out with the win, I have no doubt in my mind that perhaps one day she will come out on top because she works so hard. I see her at wrestling practice all the time. She works very, very hard, and she's earned these matches. And so whether she wins or whether she loses or whether the card changes, I know that Izzy is just very excited and thrilled to be a part of wrestling. So she's going to be up for the challenge. So it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Veda, do you have any thoughts on this one? I know we're going to break it down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be there at Ladies Night Out calling that show. So I'll have like the immediate scoop, I guess, if it turns out that Izzy is able to defeat Tiffany Nieves, which it feels impossible, but I think that Izzy is all about challenging the impossible. I think she would be the first one to say that she's the underdog in that match. And I think she'd be the first one to say the same thing about this upcoming match with Kylan King at Silver Bells. Like, Izzy just keeps taking on all challenges, and that's just what she's all about. I'm very excited to have Kylan back, though, in December. So
yes, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat's excited.
What's happening with the title, and regardless of who is holding it as we go into Silver Bells, like, we have some really stellar matches lined up.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's in the chat is so excited to see Kylan King. It's been a year since Kylan King has wrestled for us, so I'm very excited to have her back. Also, another thing that I wanted to bring up is Tiffany is definitely a fighting champion. She recently had a match this past weekend defending the Mission Pro Championship in Los Angeles, and then again putting it on the line Thanksgiving weekend at Ladies Night Out. So she's definitely traveling all over as a fighting champion for Mission Pro. So really anything can happen and anything is possible for any of these ladies.
Right.
Joseph says Kylan has been killing it at Impact. Glad she's back at Mission Pro. That guy Tommy says Tiffany Nieves is one of the greatest rookies in wrestling history. I don't know if I would categorize her as a rookie. Because I feel like she's blown up so quickly and really puts in that work. Kylan King is dangerous. That's true. I think Izzy will learn a lot of stuff from Kylan King.
Yeah.
And I feel like also too, Izzy's also a huge rookie coming up in the wrestling world. Like, I think she's going to have major impact when she starts getting wins. She's going to be one of the great rookies as well.
For sure. So I don't know if you've also been watching Mission Pro socials, but Black Swan has been receiving some interesting messages, some mysterious little messages, like leading up to Silver Bells, and I'm not sure what to make of it. Very mysterious. She's received a few. So we have not figured out what this all means yet. But it's intriguing. So hopefully we'll kind of know what that is soon enough.
Yeah, I'm hoping we figure out what that is because the casket match was incredible. I thought that was amazing. So I just want to know what these mysterious messages are too.
Well, I mean, it just seems like Black Swan kind of like attracts the mysterious. Like it just seems to follow her around and like just be part of her aura. So it really could be anything because even though she is newer to wrestling, like she has turned so many heads literally around the world. So I don't know, but I'm interested.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why you never know what pops up on Mission Pro social. So follow Mission Pro on all of our channels because like mysterious messages, things like that, who knows? Who knows what will happen. So another match real quick that was announced and that lots of people are talking about. Again, card is subject to change. So we saw that Lady Bird has officially decided to cash in the Mission Pro Cup. She wants a shot at the title. She got her tag team partner, Gigi Ray of Moneybirds, to approve it. She got the blessing. And so if all goes well for Tiffany, it would be Tiffany Nieves, the Mission Pro champ, versus Lady Bird at Silver Bells. Again, Tiffany has a few other Mission Pro matches to get to before December, but if all goes well, this is what we'll see on December 9th.
And the best part is the card can change at any time. So that's what I'm like, yo, we can have everything ready and set up and prepared, but we just don't know what to expect. So that's the best part of Mission Pro and just the best part of wrestling in general. Anything can happen and it's going to be exciting. It's the beginning of November, heading into before Thanksgiving. And if anything can happen and the cards are subject to change, I feel like that's the best part because things are constantly moving in the wrestling world. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen December 9th.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Speaking of changes, we saw a message. Ray Lynn has asked Danny Moe to step in as a tag team partner with Heather Monroe at Silver Bells. So that was a big announcement that happened this week as well. So Danny Moe will be teaming up with Heather Monroe. They got to come up with their fun team name. So for the night, I guess they're Blonde Force Trauma. They're both blonde, so it works. But maybe they'll come up with a fun name for Silver Bells. We'll have to wait and see. Bob Berger says Tiffany has been A+ at finding the gray areas of the rule book. That is true. Gonna be key in this match. Mm-hmm. Tag team turmoil. Yep, Brian. For sure. So that's just like a quick overview of kind of where we're at with matches right now. And then Carolina, you just announced JP and Joey. So once you get that response, let us know.
He hasn't even wrote me. Oh, wait, did he? No, he has not wrote me back. He's probably in bed already, drinking his warm glass of milk. I don't know what he's doing. But I was going to say, I had that announcement, but also too, Jasmine Allure, as you guys know, she's Mission Pro, always there. She contacted me and she keeps asking me why she's not in a match, why she hasn't been advertised, anything of that nature. So she's kind of been like, I wouldn't say harassing me like JP has because she's not being disrespectful, but she is like, hey, why am I not being advertised? Why am I not in a match? She really, really wants to be a part of Mission Pro for the December match. So I am confirming right now that she is going to be at the show in December.
Okay. Another announcement. All right. So Jasmine Allure will be present on December 9th at Silver Bells 3.
Absolutely. I feel like if you approach me and you really want to be a part of this, and why not show up and show us what, if you really want to be here, show us what you're made of and let's see how it goes. So I just like how she's been very persistent. So have at it. Come through and we'll make something happen.
All right. The new general manager making some moves already. Yeah, Jasmine, definitely. You don't want to get in the way of Jasmine. We saw Jasmine take out Izzy during her commentary debut. And during her in-ring debut. So you got to watch out for Jasmine. Be a little careful, a little weary. But all right, so Jasmine will be there on December 9th. So tune into Mission Pro Socials for more announcements on that. And then we'll post about JP's response to his match and so much more. We have so much more leading up to Silver Bells 3. We're a little less than a month away. So get those tickets at missionprowrestling.com. Email for sponsorships at missionprowrestling@gmail.com. You can watch the show on Title Match Network and then go back and watch all of the other Mission Pro shows and just catch up on it all. It's a great thing to do when it's nice and cold and you're at home all cozy. Any other announcements from our general manager? Or you threw enough at us tonight.
Yeah, I did. We have a lot to put together before December comes up. But I do want to say that this is going to be really, really exciting. And last year for the Christmas show, it was a thriller. It was amazing. So this year, I want things to be the best, if not better, than how we did the last show and how we did things last Christmas. So this Christmas, I'm putting 2 men up against each other. I love to see it. I mean, we always see women fighting each other. We always see women fighting men. Well, let's see 2 men go up against each other. And, it feels kind of like Barbie world. He's JP kind of acts like a Ken, thinks that he's all patriarchy in patriarchy land, but now we are the puppet masters. We control everything. So I want to see them go at each other. It's going to be exciting and thrilling. So I would love for everybody to watch on the live stream on Title Match Network. But if you can't, I highly encourage you guys to buy the tickets, show up to the show, and I want y'all to heckle them. I want the crowd to just make them feel like the inferior men that they are. So I really want people to buy tickets and just boo them. Like, I really want it to be like really to feel like less.
This might be like the first match in Mission Pro, maybe the first match that I can think of in wrestling where like there was no fan favorite, where everybody just boos.
Yeah,
like
constantly.
We have yay boo. What about this boo boo?
Yeah. It just might be one boo is louder than the other boo.
Oh no, we've encouraged Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy's ready to go.
Yeah, Tommy's ready.
Yeah, and Tommy knows, like, he sets the tone for the crowd. So Tommy needs to come with it at all times. So I know that he's going to heckle the heck out of those guys. And I just want them to feel like just so inferior. So buy tickets and just, make them feel bad. And then, of course, we got Jasmine Allure coming. So it's going to be exciting. And Izzy's going to be there. There's so many great matches. I can't wait.
Well, I know that we're on the boo train, but I also want to make sure that everyone brings their holiday spirit because we also are having our toy drive for the Salvation Army. So I know that we're going to boo JP and Joey, but I also want everyone to bring their holiday spirit, the spirit of giving. And we'll post what types of toys we need for the Salvation Army drive. But this is one of their biggest fundraisers of the year, and it's the biggest show for them of the year. So we want to make sure we can give them a really good gift for these families, for the families in South San Antonio. And it's a beautiful way to give back. So we also are going to have our kettle, our Mission Pro kettle, and we'll be posting our links so you can help give, and it could be $1, it could be whatever you're able to give digitally. You can donate to our kettle and it all goes to the Salvation Army. So we're doing some amazing fundraising. We're going to also be caroling around San Antonio. So you might see me and Thunder and a few others going around caroling. And so it's a great way. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus might be there as well. So we're going to have some special people, some special guests. So even though we're going to bring the spirit of booing, let's bring the spirit of giving as well. So bring those toys. And if you're like going around on Black Friday after Thanksgiving, all the toys are on sale. Pick up a few things and bring them with you on December 9th. That would be amazing. And we would appreciate it. We're going to have bins around the venue to collect those.
Yes,
So
we always love giving back. So it's incredible that we can work with the Salvation Army. They're such a great organization. I've taken tours around the Salvation Army, and they have, things for people in need, like a food pantry, shelter, all that good stuff. So even if you can't afford an expensive toy, they have affordable toys that will be on the list at like a Dollar Tree or something very
yeah.
affordable that you guys can bring if you guys are, find it in your heart that you have the extra money to spare and donate. So we look forward to seeing everybody at Mission Pro. So make sure you get your tickets at missionprowrestling.com before the Christmas chaos. So we're really excited to have all you guys there.
Yeah, it's going to be really amazing. This is one of my favorite shows of the year, Silver Bells 3. Get those tickets and watch it on Title Match Network. And thank you all so much. Veda, do you have any other announcements?
No, I'm just really excited. Like we mentioned, we have some Mission Pro representatives are going to be at WrestleCade and going to be at Ladies Night Out. That's happening next week, so that's very exciting. And then we are getting very, very close to Silver Bells, and we already know a lot of the matches, but I have a feeling we're going to hear from some of the participants also as the weeks go on, and I think it's going to get a lot hotter.
Yeah, we're going to have special guests on every Tuesday leading up to Silver Bells. Even if we can't get them all on, we'll hold a special on a mission at some point. So don't worry, you'll hear from all the new people making their debuts or returning. So watch, follow Mission Pro on all of our socials, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and make sure you stay in the loop on everything Mission Pro Wrestling. All right. Thank you both so much for joining for On a Mission. I hope you both feel better. Hang in there, get some rest, get some warm tea. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining us. And we will see you next week for another episode of On a Mission.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.